Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Limar Horus Oversized Cycling Sunglasses. Limar markets the Horus sunglasses as casual and vaguely retro-inspired for any cycling discipline. This is part of Limar's new sunglass range, which are surprisingly affordable and pair well with Limar's sleek Italian helmets. You can see packaging-wise, really simple. You can see For Your Eyes, which almost reminds me of 007. Then you have this nice white on black branding and a simple cardboard box. Basic specs are printed on the back, and you can see the version we have here with a sticker attached to it. We'll go ahead and open this up and go over the specs. Limar retails these for $99.95 for the standard version, and then $139.95 if you choose the photochromic lens. These are an oversized cycling style sunglasses. They have a modern design, which they describe as vaguely retro. It has a Grilamid TR90 frame, so very robust and lightweight. Then you have vented lenses, which is great for cycling, where you do high intensity sprints or climbing. These also have adjustable nose pads and temples, which have a wire core, which allows you to easily adjust them. You can see as far as what comes with these, you just get the sunglasses, a lot of nice plastic packaging to cover it up and keep it protected. You have a little fabric cleaning cloth. And then you have the hard case too, with the Limar branding printed directly on it. You also have the lens information and a little pamphlet on the inside, which shows off some of the eyewear. And again, they have a full helmet lineup that really pairs well with this. Now let's take a look at the weight of the sunglasses. So on our scale, it comes in at 32 grams, which is very light, just like most sunglasses on the market. Visually, the Limar Horus sunglasses have a modern design with an oversized lens. Rather than having sharp and aggressive edges, the Horus has soft corners with an almost rectangular shape, so you can see the top brow and the bottom are just about even. This is a full frame design, which means you have a frame going all the way around, including a nose bridge, so very rigid. And with the TR90 frame construction, you can see very flexible and lightweight. Limar offers these sunglasses in 6 different colors. You have transparent matte titanium, transparent light gray, matte black titanium, matte gray, matte black, and then jungle matte gray green, which is what we have here. So it has this really cool jungle print on the frame, so you can see the leaves and then the nice green design that goes all the way around. So you can see asymmetric design, different graphics on each edge. So it's really cool, and they've actually paired this with the light green temple arms and the nose pad. Even the frame itself has this pink center color that goes to a light green that really complements it very well. They have a photochromic variation of this, but we have the standard one. And you can see the lens looks really cool with this mirrored effect. This actually is a Cat 3 15% VLT lens with, again, a mirrored finish with that little striation in color from the center outward. This has a really attractive design, and you can see good clarity. So despite the curvature, it's nice and smooth and great for sunny weather. As far as the nose pads here, you can see malleable, so you can actually adjust these. And they have a wire core in them, so as you adjust them, they'll hold their position. Same thing with the temple arms. So you can see I can actually kink them in and out, and then just adjust it back, as it's all very flexible. The temple arms are not the auto close style, so it's just a friction fit. So you can just adjust it to the position you want, or open and close them. The curvature on these sunglasses is also not that extreme. That's why it's kind of a blend between a lifestyle pair of sunglasses and then cycling. You do have a curvature, so it's good for cycling, but it's not as extreme as the shield style ones, which almost conceal the entire frame. You also do have a replaceable lens design, but you really have to get in there and get your hands dirty, so you have to get a bunch of fingerprints on the lens, and you can see you can pop it out from both edges, and then you should be able to slide out the top and bottom once you've done all that. So you can see as I go around, it's popping out. And then again on the other side. So pretty involved and not nearly as nice as some of the magnetic designs we've used. So I do recommend just picking the right frame from the start. So once you get the corners off, you can see this comes off. And then you just have the frame, which is very flexible and lightweight. Now let's take a look at the sunglasses on the road. As you can see here, they have a nice sleek appearance. They're mostly rectangular with smooth curves, so they have a nice retro yet modern design. You also have a mirrored effect, so it looks really cool, especially in the sun, as you get reflections right off the lens with the different colors. Really like the jungle scheme as well. It's a unique graphic overlay and gives these sunglasses a unique appearance. We've paired it here with a Limar helmet, and you can see it actually pairs pretty well because both of them have a modern but sleek look. As far as sunglasses themselves, they have great optics, so nice clear optics, no distortion even though they're quite curved. And then you can see again the nice mirrored effect with the smooth corners. The ventilated design also really works well for slow uphill rides or high intensity efforts. They don't really fog up, and because the vents are quite small, they don't block your field of view like the equivalent Oakley would. So overall, really impressed, so nice clear vision. And then they also work well in sunny or overcast days, so pretty versatile even if you don't get the photochromic variation. So even though Limar is new to the sunglass market, I think they've done a really good job, and the pricing is actually quite affordable as well. Now let's compare the Limar Horus with other sunglasses on the market. Here we have the Julbo Edge. You can see it's another full frame design. More aggressive, so you can see how it sweeps downward rather than being more rectangular. And it looks taller because it actually has a lens that overlaps the entire frame. So it's pretty cool, and it uses a magnetic design. So you can actually interchange the lens. Well, you can't do that on the Limar. But you can see this one's quite a bit more expensive with a magnetic design and a little bit more aggressive. Coup Demos has a similar transparent frame, but you can see again, they've gone more aggressive, so they've done the lens over frame as well. So on the corners, the lens actually conceals the frame even though this is a full frame design. The magnetic design is also becoming quite popular. We have the Shimano s-phyre here. So you can see with this, you can actually just pop this whole thing out, and this is a semi-frameless. So you just have the frame on top, and then the bottom is all open. We also have one of the Smith sunglasses here, so you can see this is their piv lock, so you can actually rotate and then pop off. So kind of a cool feature. That means you can swap the lenses, but most of the sunglasses is simply the frame, or the lens itself, because this is a full frameless design with just temple arms attached to it. We don't have the Oakley Sutro, but we do have the Oakley Density, or the Oakley Kato, which have this beak design. So rather than a cutout, they've actually extended the lens to go around your nose. So pretty cool design, but very expensive and very polarizing. So you can see it definitely looks crazy off the bike, while the Limar is something you can easily wear around town. Finally, we have the Roku Matador here. So this is semi-frameless again, so no frame on the bottom, but you can see much more curvature, so higher design, higher curvature, so it's more of a shield. And then they have a unique design where this has an upsweep that carries into the temple arm before it flattens out. But again, looks definitely weird off the bike. So I think Limar has done a good job balancing the design and then the very affordable price point. Now let's go over the pros and cons of the Limar Horus sunglasses. What we like about them, they're very lightweight, and only 32 grams, you don't really feel them. You also have clear and distortion-free lenses, so you have a nice wide field of view with the oversized design. These sunglasses also have a modern look, so they look good off or on the bike. The main negative with these sunglasses is the fact they don't include a fabric bag, but they do include a zippered hard case. Taking everything into account would give these sunglasses a 9.0 out of 10. They're modern yet affordable, oversized cycling sunglasses. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.